coming. I hope you enjoyed the screening earlier. Salamat sa pagpunta po.
And of course, we are live on Facebook, Direct. So can you tell us why shouldn't we miss it on March 1 sa Viva One app?
Hi everyone. Hi everyone who's viewing right now. Don't miss Road Killers. It's the first time we're seeing Nadine Lustre in this action-packed series. So don't miss it on March 1.
Okay, thank you very much, Direct. You may sit down. Thank you very much. All right, up next in the line, we have an all-rounder actor known for his roles in The Rain in España and For the Love, which are also streaming now on Viva One. Playing the role of Jairus, let us all welcome the handsome and versatile Francis Magundayao.
Ngingin na din sa likod. Hello po, magandang buhay sa inyong lahat. My name is Francis Magundayao. Pangalawang project ko na kay Direct Ray, so I'm really happy to be here and being able to act with really amazing actors. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the show. And sana masagot namin mga tanong ninyo.
And yes, Francis, please hold on to the microphone and please look at our camera because we're live on Facebook. So we want to know how different is Jairus from your previous characters?
Well, for starters, si Jairus ay unlike my other characters, never pa ako nataga sa mata. I hope you guys enjoyed that scene because I enjoyed that a lot. Jairus is different because in a way, totoo siya. Especially for me, he's young. He's exposed to two different worlds. Aside from being young, exposed siya sa world of crime and paano ba? But parang gusto ko sabihin na innocent siya at the same time. Pero hindi mo alam kung masama ba siya, mabait pa siya. He's stuck in between those two. So I think that's interesting for Jairus, Jairus' character. And that was mostly interesting to play at the very least. So yeah, few words about that.
Thank you for letting us know. Thank you. That was Francis Magundayao, everybody. Thank you very much. You may take your seat. Dito ka, Francis, sa kanan ni Direct Ray. All right. Moving forward, up next, we have a multi-talented actor na fresh from the success of Safe Skies Archer, where he played the role of Captain Akihiro Juarez. He also appeared in the romance anthology series na For the Love. At pareho pong mapapanood ang mga ito sa Viva One app. At nandito na siya. Please welcome Jerome Ponce.
Hi guys. Good evening sa inyo. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Ayan, napanood nyo naman na 1 to 4, tama? Na kinupress and hopefully, sana na-appreciate nyo. Ito, ibang character ko na dito and ito, syempre, directed by Direct Ray at nakita nyo naman yung mga shots doon kung paano niya kami tinulungan din para ilabas namin yung characters namin.
Alright, thank you, Jerome. And please greet all your fans watching on Facebook Live.
Anita, Max, Win. Love you, Jerome! Hello po sa inyo lahat online. Thank you, guys.
Alright, very supportive ang kanyang mga fans. Thank you guys for being here with us. That was Jerome Ponce. Last but certainly not the least to grace us tonight is an international award-winning actress known for her roles in her award-winning performance in Never Not Love You, Ulan, Greed, and the widely successful horror movie, The Leader. Playing the role of Stacy, let us all welcome the beautiful and talented Nadine Lustre.
Hi everyone, good evening. Magandang gabi po.
Ayan, Nadine, hello. Ayan, nabati mo na ang mga kasama natin ngayon. This time, please greet all our friends also watching us live on Facebook. And also, please tell us more about Stacy.
Hi everyone, sana cozy kayo dyan. Thanks for tuning in. I guess, maikli na lang yung sa akin kasi ang haba ng explanation nila. But as you guys saw naman, yung character ko si Stacy would really do everything for her father. Yun lang.
Okay, nakita naman at na-witness namin yon ang pagmamahal ni Stacy at ang pag-keep niya ng promise. Thank you very much. And now our cast and director is complete this time. Let's have...
For my case, hindi ko naisip talaga relationship ko with my father. But now that you've asked it, parang yeah, medyo like Stacy and her father, mapagbiro kami. We're very blunt. Yung mga jokes namin, very dark ang humor, kumbaga. So yeah, parang feeling ko kasi doon tayo makakasakay sa characters if they have this unique relationship, if relatable siya. So I guess I drew some inspirations from my own personal life.
So parang unconsciously.
I think, yeah.
Okay. Nadine.
Ako naman po nakakatawa yung sa akin kasi nung napanood po ng dad ko yung Roadkillers, parang sabi niya, parang ako lang si Boji. Which is, nung nag-shoot nga po kami, talagang Tito Boji reminds me of my dad. Kasi like everything, like the jokes, like the way he talks, and yung character din ni Tito Boji, my dad is a mechanic talaga, by profession. So ako, I grew up as daddy's girl talaga. So mahilig akong magkalikot ng even yung alam mo direct yung what do you call it, yung white out na tape. Kahit yung mga ganun ng classmates ko, inaayos ko just because na-fascinate ako sa dad ko na magaling siya mag-company ng mga stuff. So yung controller ng PlayStation, naayos niya ganun. So lumaki ako na ganun din, exactly like how Stacy is. Although yung dad ko naman hindi naman siya henchman ng hindi naman siya henchman ng politiko, pero but just the same, sobrang naastigan din ako sa dad ko. So while we were shooting the whole series, every time na meron akong interaction or scenes with Tito Boji, naalala ko talaga yung dad ko.
Thank you.
Madalas siya tanungin whenever I'm pitching a series or a film to producers. Pero may times din na when I make my own work, sometimes hindi ang point is the takeaway, but the point is really the journey. I think writing this was parang a cathartic moment for me kasi feeling ko nung pandemic lahat tayo nagkaroon ng parang morally gray moments na para lang isalba yung loved ones natin. So parang feeling ko it was letting all that out. It was parang venting all of it. Kasi parang naging pent up yung mga emotion natin during the pandemic. Or baka ako lang to. Pino-project ko naman sa inyo. Pero, ayun. Pero feeling ko, I just want to be reminded of that feeling. And parang para mas ma-appreciate natin yung now. Na we're back to normal. And yeah, at least wala na tayo doon. We're out of the woods. Diba? Ayun. So, it's not really a takeaway, but it's more of just a cathartic moment during the pandemic.
Anyone from the cast?
Wait. Sorry. Takeaway. Well, at least when I watch films, I always try to take notice of the setting and some of the blockades na dinadanas ng character. And Direct Ray always does this. Something that I've noticed. She always likes to put a little bit of truth of what the country is now. And interestingly now, for this series, it was a moment in time when the Philippines was experiencing the pandemic. And it wasn't good. So, I think for me, when I watch stories like this, it's important for us to notice that little bits of truth, no matter how ugly it is. So for me, for this one, it was the reality of the pandemic that drives us into pushing extreme decisions. Parang ginawa ng character natin. Oh, English yun ah. Ayun lang.
How about Jerome and Nadine?
Ano ba? Sa akin kasi yung character ko here, napansin nyo naman, simple lang, inosente din. But lahat nagbago, syempre dahil dun sa panahon, kung ano nangyari. Katulad nung character ni Stacy, nagbabago lahat, lalo na kapag sa mga panahon na, alam mo yan, gipit tayo, may mga pangyayari na hindi natin inaasahan. And what more sa akin, yung character ko dun, hindi ko naman inasahan na mangyayari yun. So lahat sa akin, umabot hanggang sa ultimate revenge niya. So, ano bang pinaka-takeaway ko dyan? Alam mo, more on, hindi kasi ako ma-revenge na tao eh. Mas more on, ano lang ako, mas more on, like kay Stacy, mas more on, family comes first. At naniniwala ako dun sa sinasabi, sa pinapakita dun na kahit saan ka mapunta, na downest mo, family pa rin naman ang uunahin mo, kahit sarili mo hindi mo mauna. Yun.
Ako naman, I guess, like what Direk said, I don't really think that there's like a lesson or like a takeaway after watching the series. It's really more of the journey of Stacy and actually lahat kami. Kasi as you can see, like yung character ni Jerome, may pinagdaanan din siya from the very beginning of the series. And I guess with my character naman, with Stacy, it's just really showing the kind of relationship that she has with her father. And I guess the lengths that she is willing to, like what she is willing to do, she was able to take a life to replace, diba? Para matulungan niya yung dad niya. So I guess it's really just more of that for me. Thanks. And si Direk din, as soon as sinabi ni Direk, pinitch sa akin ni Direk yung project, syempre I would say yes. Kasi matagal ko na talagang gustong mag-action. And I guess with regards to preparation, nag-training din ako with sa firing, tapos with the gun, like assembling, tapos yung mga stunts din namin, we really had to rehearse that. Kasi lalo na yung environment, yung condition was, kita nyo naman yung eksena, parang what do you call it, buhangin, dirt, gano'n, mabato. So talaga, very tricky talaga. And as much as possible, sila Direk, they wanted the stunts to be realistic. I mean, hindi siya yung parang action movie na, you get what I mean? It's still very realistic. I mean, at the end of the day, hindi naman superhero si Stacy. Normal naman siyang tao. So, it's really a lot of that. Pero sobrang na-enjoy ko po talaga siya, especially yung gun training.
Hindi naman kayo nagkasakitan ni Jerome.
Actually, yung bato yung mananakit sa amin. Pag bumabagsak po kami, yun yung masakit talaga. But sobrang nag-enjoy kami.
Alright, thank you and congratulations.
Good question. Pero for me, totoo naman, walang light yung sa character. Pero, ewan kay Stacy. Kay Stacy, wala na natitira. Wala na rin natitira. Quits na kami. But for me, honestly, it's more on revenge pa rin eh. Like, dun yung binigay ko yung sa last look. I mean, it says everything na what could possible happen sa if ever may next. But if ever, ako may mga naisip din ako, sabi ko, bakit hindi nilang kami yung next na magiging tauhan ng kami naman yung babakmak sa mga ganun. It's very adventurous at marami kang pwedeng isipin sa mga gagawin nila. It's not more about the light. Kahit nga dun, it's more about the journey na.
I guess what I love about the ending is that it's very open-ended. Parang yung last scene ni Stacy, hindi nyo alam kung anong mangyayari sa kanya after. So, yeah. Honestly, hindi. Magjo-joke na lang ako kasi ito talaga yung running joke namin sa set. Pero naisip na namin yung Roadkillers 2. Kwento ko ba direct? So, ang na-imagine namin lahat for Roadkillers 2, sa Siargao naman, habang nagsasurf, doon naman daw nagbabarilan. Yun ang sabi ni Derek. So, pinatawa ko lang po kayo. But, I guess with me kasi, honestly, yung nangyari kay Stacy or yung mga decisions na, or yung mga nagawa niya, I don't think I'll be able to, take someone else's life just to save my father. I guess, ako personally, parang hindi ko kakayanin yun. But yung pinaka, I commend Stacy kasi gano'n niya talaga kamahal yung father niya. Na bahala na yung values niya, she will throw it out of the window just to, I guess, in a way, baka redemption din yun because, of what she did before, na guilty rin siya na nung namatay mo, parang they weren't really in a good relationship. So, in a way, yun yung redemption niya. And kita nyo naman na until the very end, ginawa niya talaga yung wishes ng dad niya, which is to be buried beside the mom. So, yun. Thank you.
And
Na parehas lang tayo. sorry, si Stacy pala yung may line na yan. Parehas lang tayo. And I think baka dun mo na-draw yung relationship na yan. Kasi in a lot of ways, they are very similar na pareho silang anak ng henchman ng politiko. Pero bakit? Pero for some reason, para silang alpha omega na nagkaiba yung landas nila. Ayun. Pero si Stacy, actually I would like to think both of them are at their core mababait naman silang tao. Only na push sila to do bad things.
Thank you very much for
Paano ba? Maraming parts nung shoot namin na I found very, very interesting kasi it was the first time na nasubukan ko siya. But, siguro, I don't know kung nakuha nyo, but alam niyo yung eksena na pumunta si Stacy at si Jairo sa warehouse? Umaga yun. That was shot at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Pero hindi mo kan, di ba? So, those things, parang para sa akin, etos nalaman ko pa recently, Direct Ray has been planning this very meticulously. Nag-storyboard si nag-storyboard si Direct Ray daw, sobrang meticulously. She planned this up to the smallest detail. Kasama kung ano magiging itsura ng loob ng warehouse ng alauna ng umaga, pero dapat mukha siyang gabi. These little tricks and techniques na ginamit namin for this film is, I think, parang testament siya as to how much we want to make you guys feel something strong. And in the process, nagugulat ako kasi pagdating ko sa set, ay, umaga. Pero pagtingin namin sa monitor, gabi. And another part of that is yung inukit dito sa akin. I've worked with prosthetics before, never in that way. And para ding alam nyo, hindi siya masaya. Kasi you literally don't see anything for around 8 to 12 hours. But that's why we like doing this. Kasi it feels real. And I hope it made you guys feel real. Ganon siya kapag sinaksak sa mata, yung ganong maliit na punas ni Jerome, nagsisell bigla. So, may mga ganong parts na ginawa sila direct na hindi nyo ever malalaman hanggat panoorin nyo siya ulit for the entire series. It's nakaka-geek out. It's really, really fun.
Wait lang, wala pa akong answer. Hindi, I think ngayon when I try to recall, ang natatandaan ko yung pagod. Yung parang, yung umuulan, may time na,
How long did you shoot this?
we shot it for 12 days. 12 days. And may point na parang, ba't ko ba ito binage? Parang, ayoko na ng mga kotse. Kasi unpredictable ang kotse. Kasi hindi mo alam kung parang kailangan mo tansyahin yung speed niya, kung tama ba. Ang dami niyang rehearsal. Pero I'm very glad at yung how it turned out. And siguro ang na-recall ko now is how much effort everyone put in. Sobrang na-appreciate ko. Like, sila bilad na bilad sa araw, tapos bilang next day uulan. Alam mo yun, parang ang daming pinagdaanan ng prod na may mga parang may mga maka-cancel because of the weather. Parang na-shoot namin siya within a span of 3 months. And very unexpected naman na problems. But ganun ang prod siya eh. There's a lot of moving parts that you can't control and it's no one's fault. Pero ngayon, watching it now, and I'm glad you guys got to watch it. Parang siyang, parang worth it yung pagod. Ganun. So, and I'm glad we're done, and I'm glad we get to share it to the viewers.
Ako, I guess for me, yun nga, sobrang hirap ng conditions just because we're always shooting outside. And during that time, medyo unpredictable yung weather. So, minsan pag alam mo yun, pag nag-start na po kaming mag-shoot na blue skies, tapos biglang uulap, we kind of have to wait a bit kasi iba yung lighting. So, ang daming beses na nakaka-cancel yung shoots just because of the rain. Tapos yun nga, sabi nga ni Direk, yung a lot of the driving parts kasi doon, especially yung sa mahabang kalsada, I was really driving. So, yung merong drone shot doon, nalala ko Direk, merong drone shot doon na minsan sasabihan ako, bagalan mo, bilisan mo, bagalan mo. So, medyo tricky siya, but honestly, it was really fun. And ako yung bagong experience ko dito, as you can see naman, parang 2 beses lang ako nagpalit ng damit sa buong show. So, contrary to my other roles before na laging malinis, laging maayos yung buhok, ganyan, dito naman po sobrang dumi ko. Gumugulong sa dirt. Tapos, yun nga, what I really like is how gritty the whole series is talaga. Tapos, I also love that Stacy is a bit boyish. You know, before kasi very feminine yung mga role ko. This time around, like, I really had to think of mannerisms na hindi usual na ginagawa ng mga characters ko before, or that's a bit boyish. So, yun yung bagong experience for me for this project.
Ano ba? Well, same din naman. Lahat din naman ng characters ko mostly is parang clean. Pero dito napansin nyo, first few days, nagpatubo ako ng balbas, bigote. It's real. Pero nung pumasok na ito, nakita nyo naman kung gaano ka-clean look yun dito sa Safe Skies Archer. Sabi ko talaga, kailangan ko po talaga i-shave hanggang sa nilaban na kailangan talagang i-prosthetic. So, dito ko na-appreciate yung, alam mo yun, bilang aktor, artista, ibibigay mo yung buong buo sarili mo na kayo na po bahala, sige na, ilagay nyo na. Ang alam ko, nagkaroon pa ng time na pinrosthetics ako dito ng dugo, parang dugo, tas pagkatanggal, natanggal din yung kilay ko. Sabi ko, ngiti na lang ako eh. Paano po gagawin natin dito? Sabi lang sa akin, i-shade na lang natin. Hindi naman po pwede yung gano'n. Ngingiti ka na lang talaga, pero you know, meron yun parang buong time na galing kami, nag-fight scene, puro lupa, nakakauwi na ako sa bahay, may lupa pa rin sa underwear ko. Totoo yun. But you know, you appreciate yung... Totoo, meron. Ang masama pa nga sa sobrang pagod natin, hindi na ako nakaligo. Pagkagising ko, yung unan ko, may lupa na. Ano ba na yun? But yeah, first time ko yata Yeah, prosthetics yun. Yung bigote ko na dun sa second part na medyo pahuli na. So, lahat yan tagalan pa. Pwede na po ba to? Parang okay daw. Tatanungin, mamaya babalik naman, gugupitan ng konti. Di mo alam, mamaya nagugupit na yung labi ko ng konti. Ate, masakit. Pero, na-appreciate ko lahat. Like, yung effort talaga nila lahat. I mean, eto, isi-share ko lang what's happening sa prods, mga taping. May time talagang inaalat pag may mga eksena. But here, na-appreciate ko na parang minsan sabi ko parang antagal ah. Nasa tent lang ako, lahat na ng laro sa cellphone ko, nalaro ko na. Kulang na lang sa Facebook, naubos na, umulit na yung feed ko. Sa TikTok, parang pare-pare sa algorithm. Dito na-appreciate ko na, alam mo yun, may shot talaga na gusto ang mga director, ang production, na talagang kahit oras, kung hindi mo ba makukuha, you need it, you want it, get it. Yun yung nagugustuhan ko sa craft namin na, you know, takes a lot of time para dun sa quality. Hindi natin kailangan ng quantity, kundi yung quality. Ayos. Yeah, pero yung nga po, mabalik lang. Na-appreciate ko dito, kaya kitang-kita nyo naman, yung ako din, nung pagkatingin ko dun sa mga shots na nung nagbe-brief sila, na sobrang bored ko po, nandun ako, nanonood na ako sa system nila, di ba? Nanonood na ako ganun. Tapos nakikita ko kung paano talaga nila gawan ng way para makuha talaga exactly yung mga. Nakita nyo na po sa mga shots at saka sa mga eksena. And lalo na yung mga bago rin na mga nakasama ko dito is yung mga malulupit na actor talaga. Besides kay Nadine at kay Francis, sila Kuya Boji, ang saya nila kasama. Ang dami ko natututunan. Yun po.
Nag-pay off naman lahat ng hard work.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, pero of course I was super happy to be working with Nadine, especially with this type of ganitong klaseng intimacy. sa characters namin. I learned that I saw Nadine's process, and I saw how she would take on the role. What I learned about Nadine is that I find this hard. Medyo for me mahirap na you take on a role, so hubarin mo siya after. Pagka-cut. For Nadine, I don't think nahihirapan siya dun. Parang ang dali niyang hubarin, tapos ipapasok niya. Nagpa 5-4-3-2 pa lang si yung AD namin. I saw that for the entire shoot day namin with Nadine, and I really admire that. I hope I can do that more. As per Jerome, a lot of it kasi is physical. Lalo na't may altercation. May ano kami ni Jerome kanina, may sa series, may pasuntukan kami. Mahirap kasi siyang i-prepare sa character kapag kailangan physically fit ka for it. And kita mo yung dedication ni Jerome with it. And it's always just a pleasure to be working with these type of actors. And of course, with Direk Ray. And daming veterano sa show. So, it feels such an absolute honor. I remember going into the set, lagi akong parang, uy, shoot na. May kita ko yung set, makita ko yung ano. Especially yung crew. Crew was wild. Then magigig out na ako. Pero yun, it's just para siyang laro for me. So I was just really happy to be on set majority of the time.
Sa akin, natuklasan ko, well, ayun nga, katulad ng sabi ni Francis, katrabaho na kami before sa isang show at ang sarap lang ng, alam mo yun, yung mga moments na kami, imbis nagpapahinga kami, parehas kami in a way na gumagawa kami ng, hindi lang basta matutulog, alam mo yun, may kipagkwentuhan kami, may matututunan kami, we ask people around na paano ginagawa to, about, you know, about dun sa craft na ginagawa namin. Si Francis kasi mas more on sa pag-direct. Ako kasi mga tanong ko about movies, ganito, sa shots, tinitingnan ko na paano ginagawa. Yun, dun ko natuklasan na parang ang sarap din pala na nakatenga kasama si Francis na kukwentuhan lang kami. Actually, alam nyo ba, ito, off topic lang sa ano, si Francis pa una sa akin nag-pitch nung Safe Skies Archer eh. Yeah, siya pa. Nagulat ako, sabi niya pa sa akin, alam mo ikaw na yun. Sabi ko, 3 buwan na ako hindi na binabalikan ng Viva. So, ayun lang. Tapos kinuwento niya sa akin, dami pinagkuwentuhan. Anyway, ayun, so bumalik naman. Natuklasan ko din na kay Nadine, actually, alam naman natin yan, may kanya-kanya naman ng sinasabi mga tao, hindi natin alam kahit sa akin, kung ano. Doon wala natuklasan na masaya katrabaho si Nadine, mabait, tsaka ano ba, very caring sa lahat. Ang ganda ng mga kwentuhan namin ito, pero natuklasan ko din ang hirap din pala sa kanya maging antukin kasi hindi siya nagko-coffee. So, paano yun? Tapos, mahirap din siya kasabay kumain kasi puro gulay. So, paano yun? Mahirap din maging kasama sa cast niya. Alam mo, kung ikaw magpapakain ka, iisipan mo siya. Kailangan gulay. Ano to? Paano to? Naalala ko na nagpa-pizza. Ayaw nga pala, kailangan itong gulay. Sinabi, gugulay yan. Uy, pansit canton pa. Naalala ko nung kumain sila ng pansit canton, hindi na ako niyaya. Ako yata nasa labas ang kwentuhan. Kasi ako missionary sa kanya na parang ganito, ganyan. Alam mo ba yung pansit canton, hindi naman labas. Hindi vegan yan. Yung oil niyan galing sa ganito, ganyan. Sabi niya, what? Stuck siya mga siguro 5 minutes. Hindi na siya kumain. Sabi, wala na akong magagawa, nakain ko na eh. Pero hindi na talaga ako kakain yan. So yun, ayun. Tapos kay Direk naman, na-appreciate ko lang po paano yung craft. Alam mo yun, bilang isang Direk rated. I mean, sabi ko, ang sarap makatrabaho. Gusto ko pa siya makatrabaho. Kaya lagi ko siya hinihiritan. Kapag may role, napadaan lang. Pwede na ako doon. Ayun.
Thanks sa paglaglag ha. Niluwa ko naman after, guys. Basta ako naman, I really like working with people na yung madaling katrabaho. Tsaka we're also very passionate. Kasi yung mga eksena nga namin, lagi pong mainit, lagi kaming nasa labas, ganyan. Really harsh conditions. Pinakamahirap dun yung mainit for everyone. Kasi yung init po talaga nung time na yun, yung nakakapanghina na init. So, ang hirap magtrabaho, lalo na if you have to stay outside for a very long time for the scenes, lalo na sa kotse, napakainit po talaga nun. Pero, gusto ko silang ka-work kasi walang nagrereklamo. Even the prod, as in, kahit gaano po kainit sa labas, walang nagrereklamo. Everyone is just very passionate and focused on, finishing the scene with flying colors. Diba? Tapos, yung kay Francis, sobrang bilib po ako sa kanya nung nag-prosthetic siya, yung naka-cover yung eyes niya. Ako talaga kasi ang fear ko is mabulag. So siya not being able to see for more 8 hours, nag-prosthetics po siya, nag-umpisa siya umaga or tanghali. Tapos birthday pa niya yon. So after nung eksena niya, pagtanggal niya nung prosthetics na mata, may cake kami sa kanya sa harap niya. So you can only imagine kung gaano kahirap na, alam mo yun, makikipag-usap ka sa mga, nakapikit ka lang the whole day. Ako magpapalashes lang ako 1 hour, hindi ko kaya. So, ang hirap nung pinagdaanan. And hindi siya nagko-complain, and he actually loved it pa. Parang for him, it's a good experience nga. And kay Jerome naman, kahit gaano kahirap yung naging eksena namin sa yung fight scene, yun nga, maalikabok, mabato, wala, as in, no one was really complaining. Ang hirap lang nila katrabaho kasi tawa kami ng tawa. So before every scene, pag may nagsabi ng joke or may naisip na thought, natawa na yung isa, magtatawanan na kami. So we have to wait until it's gone bago kami makapush through with the scene. But super love working with everyone.
Congratulations. For a song na feeling namin gusto ni Nato. So parang yun yung idea behind it. Parang we were choosing from songs, I guess, in that era. Kasi siguro ganyan yung taste ni Nato. And to have it playing in the background to always anchor Stacy, bakit ba niya ito ginagawa? And I think, parang originally we wanted a song that's heartfelt para sa simula. Parang it's just an introduction to the characters. But then in the end, at least we wanted to have this whole new meaning, whole new depth to the song na ganito niya kamahal. I mean, ang title, Mahal Kita. And this is how much.
Sorry, I had to ask this. Kasi it's an unreleased song. So, yeah, I would, it wasn't a single. So how did you choose that? I mean, kung pipili ka din lang, I would think na something, a hit song, di ba? Pero ito talagang hinanap nyo from an unreleased, it was an unreleased single. Unreleased track, sorry.
Well, to be honest, we looked at the Viva catalog. And then, parang naghanap lang kami ng song na is heartfelt enough and that we felt that would resonate to Stacy. Parang really, parang mas yun eh. And of course, in-edit muna namin siya and tinignan kung ano yung babagay with the scene. And there were a lot of other songs that were considered, no? Pero in the end, we settled with this kasi parang feeling namin nakaka-capture niya talaga eh. Kasi yun naman yung punot dulo ng lahat ng to eh, diba? It's Stacy's love for her father. So, plain and simple, mahal kita.
What was, kung ano yung nai-imagine ko at that time. Because we did shoot it like a few months ago na. But really it was more of, I always put myself in the shoes of my characters. I learned it, like yung sinabi ni Francis kanina, like for some reason I'm able to, cut off from the character and after na ma-eksena and just be myself. And I guess with this one kasi, naiisip ko lang talaga, like when I was embodying Stacy in that role na yung pagod na ako, gusto ko na lang mamatay. Parang ganun yung naiisip ko. And in truth naman, kasi that's what I really imagine that Stacy would have in her head. Kasi nga, wala nang natira sa pamilya niya. Wala na siyang tatakbuhan. Wala nang natira sa kanya. So, yun lang talaga. And that was the thought that that kept going through my head na ayoko na, pagod na ako. Yun yung inner monologue ko, pagod na ako, tapos na. Yun lang.
Okay, how about you?
Per game. Kaya nakatulong talaga yun. Actually, with everyone sa cast, parang ang laking, because we're already in a stressful environment. So ang laking relief kapag you're working with people who are accommodating or who puts their everything into the table. I appreciate na nagbibigay sila lahat ng opinion sa characters nila. Nagsasabi sila, feeling ko hindi to sasabihin ng character ko. And then we edit on the spot. We edit the lines on the spot. But yeah, I think for the action, everyone was game. And kasi masaya i-shoot ang walang dialogue na puro. Kasi it's more of the shots and blocking lang talaga. So, yeah, I think we had fun.
I guess I am stubborn but not on that level. Parang si Stacy kasi extreme eh. Parang yung mga nagagawa niya, she's a bit on the, no, not a bit, she's really on the extreme side. So, ako naman hindi naman po ako ganun ka-stubborn. But I guess what I could relate, kahit naman kay Stacy, ano siya, thinker in a way na yung nga nagkukumpone, marunong magkalikot ng mga bagay-bagay. And she's, I guess she's really, in a sense, ako din gagawin ko din lahat para sa pamilya ko, but not up to that extent. I also love na si Stacy, like, ano siya sorry for the word, but no BS siya. So that's also the kind of person that I am. She's, as in dead ma siya, like wala siyang pakialam sa sarili niya, kahit magmukha siyang madungis or anything. At some point, I'm also like that. I'm very simple. Like, ngayon lang, I'm very different because, you know, pag work mode, iba talaga. Pero on a normal day, kasi as in, sobrang relax lang ako. She's very boyish then, just the same as me. And I guess her love for just being that, I guess, not necessarily a daddy's girl, but not a family person, but how she was brought up kasi, you know, yung environment kasi niya, yung dad niya, like, handles guns. You know, he's a mechanic. So, I guess medyo similar yung, wala namang guns nung lumaki ako. Cars lang. So, ano ba, hindi brusque, I don't know the word, pero, very cowboy. So, yun yung mga nakarelate ako kay Stacy.